Hello everyone, welcome to Chillax with Alex, and today is an episode number 7. And unfortunately, today we're going to talk about the war in Ukraine. And what do I think about it? Well, first of all, there is no good war. In this war, I think the losing sides are the both sides, or the both sides are losing. They're losing precious people, money. Some are losing everything they have created or made in their life. Some are displaced. They had to go to a different city or country to flee out to save their lives. If nothing, people will lose time. And that's a lot by itself. You're there in the trenches, or you're maybe stuck in your apartment waiting for the bombing to end, and there's nothing good in it. I don't think there will be any winner in this war. There will be, as I said, two losers. And instead of people, finding the right partner, making money, creating better life for their children, they are sitting in their apartment waiting to not be killed, and the other ones are in the trenches and are experiencing things that we shouldn't experience. So I'm against this war. I'm not on any side in this war. I believe that we don't even exactly know what's going on. I am somehow, because I really like history, geography, different kind of things, and I've always been watching politics. I am from Europe, and therefore Ukraine and Russia is not that far away from me, so I know quite a lot about those two countries even before this war started. But it didn't start this year, it started 2014, so, and even before, but let's say that for the medias this started 2014. So what do I think about this war? Well, I think it's even worse because so many countries are now involved in it. So many countries are sending their men, troops, money, weapons, and both sides are convinced that they are going to win, and they are not even thinking about talking peace, negotiation. They just want to achieve their goals, whether they are true and right goals or not. But I don't see any bridge, even the little one, between those two sides. So it looks like one of those sides will have to dramatically bend or start to lose big time before there will be any sign of stopping the war or maybe negotiation. At this time, both sides feel very strong, so they are not willing to negotiate. They believe in winning. And this means that war is going to last even longer. I believe that it's going to last for years, this or another way. But they are so hostile between themselves, even though they were brother nations once. Now they are so hostile. Media are pumping this, and now there really is some hatred. No, not some, but huge hatred between those two. I'm not saying everyone is hating everyone, but unfortunately more and more people are hating the other side. And everyone has, even in the world, has chosen their side. So it's really making this war even worse. For Russians, this is a special operations. For Ukraine, it is a war. So it doesn't even matter how do you say it or define it, but people are dying every day. So what do I think of it? I don't think about it. in a way that I should judge or be smart who is right, what is right, and I don't believe we are getting the right image and all the needed informations to be able to even judge. So, as in many cases before, we have seen that medias are presenting weird, if not false, picture intentionally. So that is the same here. So I don't believe in that media picture, but I'm just hoping that it will end very soon and that people will go home to their families, and so they're not going to stop suffering, but their suffering is going to be a little bit less. You don't forget that Ukraine was a very poor country before this war. Russia was a little bit better, but not that much better. So those two countries are suffering, were suffering even before, and now it's terrible, especially for Ukraine, because the war is going on their turf. So far, Russian, at least the majority of Russian people, doesn't feel this war the way that Ukrainians does. So hopefully this will end up very soon. But I have a question for you guys and girls. And I'm not going to ask you who is going to win in this war, because to me this is really a stupid question. But I wanted to ask you, what have you done to help people in this war that are suffering? Maybe it's a better question than who will win. It's not a football game. So let's not talk about who is going to win, but what can we do to help people in need on both sides? Wounded people, displaced people, hungry people. How much have you helped? If not, maybe it's start to help as much as you can. And I'm not saying you should donate to us. Donate to those people in need, not through us, but directly to them. That's the best help, when you help directly to people. So those who want to help, they will find a way to help. And ask yourself, what can you do to help people in need? Not just the one side, the both sides. Thank you for being with me today. Today was a sad subject, but tomorrow we're going to talk about a World Cup that has just started, and then tomorrow are some great matches, and we'll talk about that. Thank you for being with us. Subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.